All right, I'm not gonna conclude early, chat. I have no stake in this. I'm like Anderson Cooper, right? I put my glasses on. I'm Anderson Cooper. I'm just reporting the facts, okay? We have 1 Google Doc, 2 Google Docs, 3 Google Docs, 4 another image of files, and a Reddit post with all the comments. Go into this with a fresh mind, okay? Do not conclude early or else. Before reading, this type of post will cause a large amount of moderator stress, and we heavily emphasize that you either read the whole document before posting or refer to the direct proof summary provided at the end of a document. Please do not comment hastily or with vitriol. This is a balanced discussion for adults, not a targeted hate campaign. Guys, this is a discussion for adults. If you are not an adult, wait. How old is an adult, guys? Really TLDR. Belton has spent hundreds of hours and multiple leagues abusing and berating his mirror team. Chat, what is a mirror team? Tell me right now. I need a mirror team. Is this a mirror emergency? Culminating in a rage session on a recent stream where he doxed a member while slandering them live. Oh! This resulted in his Twitch ban, but it was not a permanent one, guys. This expose will reveal his behaviors to avoid misinformation and reveal the truth. On September 7th, 2024. BeltonPoE. You shouldn't put Poe in your name, right? Because, like, are you really going to be playing Poe forever? Do you really want your whole personality to be like one game that's out of your control? He revealed identifying personal information to a live audience, also known as doxing. This is not the first time he has been banned for one reason or another. I mean, you cannot bring past stuff into the current thing. When you're trying to find the truth, you cannot use past incidents to justify like why he's guilty of something, right? A lot of people just don't like Belton, and it's a foregone conclusion that like they're gonna think he's guilty of something without looking at any of the facts. That's how it works, right? Anyways, don't conclude early, guys. Nor is it the first time he has committed this specific what? Who? I remember the last time I got banned. We watched the clip on stream. He was like, "I hate that Justin Trudeau guy. Someone should go him." That's what he said on stream, and he got banned for that, I think. I mean, you can't say you're gonna a head of state, right? That's like pretty illegal in most countries. I mean, yo, we're crashing out. We're crashing out early, dude. However, in response to this ban, Belton has begun spreading false information about the ban and slandering those he believes is responsible for it. Slandering those he believes is like, when you get banned for something, it's usually your fault, right? Yeah, it's usually not like some Matrix attack where like big media or like some industry figure with hundreds of people under their thumb is controlling the narrative and deleting things from the internet. And it's usually not that. It's usually you did something to warrant something happening to you, right? That's how it usually is. Like, just think about it logically. If you didn't do anything wrong, why would you have to go to a judge? Why would you need a judge to look through your DMs or like look through the evidence? If you didn't do anything wrong, why would Twitch ban you? I am here to refute the lies, the exaggerations, and rewordings of the past he's putting forth in an effort to expose a man who has repeatedly and egregiously treated everyone who has ever interacted with him with vitriol, condensation, and abuse. Holy. Who's this? It's Canadaman, a cute little Frenchman from Quebec. J'aime Belton. First personal accounts. I began working with Belton in Crucible League. Oh, shit, that was a dark time. Oh, no. I was, like many others, intrigued by the best crafter in Path of Exile and interested in the current projects being worked on. I reached out and in the next couple of leagues began working with him closely on mirror projects. In Ancestor League, I was the 3rd highest contributor to the major mirror craft his team did. Oh, so like you're buying in. You're like a VC, bro. An attempt at a physical bow that was stymied by bad RNG. Oh no! The bow was never crafted, and the team did not see any returns. Although this was a risk I was aware of. It doesn't matter if it's old information. He's building a narrative because, like, I didn't know that, right? You have to remember that people don't know all the facts. People don't know all the news. In Affliction League, I, again, was the third highest contributor to the major craft done. In this case, an elemental bow. This item was completed, but due to Belton's over-reliance on loans from chat and a failure to analyze the meta correctly, the bow made very little profit. This league, however, was also the first time the mirror crafting team for Belton was a smaller group, allowing Belton to be more targeted with abuse. Oh my god. Wait, overruns from loans? Why does he take loans? He's a streamer. Why does he just like take all the divines and just not pay it back? Right? He's doing it all wrong. Like, you don't take loans. You just take all the box stuff and just never give it back. Right? Like when someone comes to jam all their cards, just take all the cards. Right? When someone quits the league, just take that shit. It's not a loan, bro. Okay, all this over pixels? Yeah, I mean, it's important though. Like, everything is pixels, dude. That's how photons work. How does he know? How does he keep track of all these? Does he have like a spreadsheet? How much loans do he take out? What I hope is it's not just bullying, dude. Right? You know how like as a streamer, you have a little, it's called banter. It's called bants. And I hope this is not just a whole situation where people are bullying each other. I mean, there was doxing involved, so it's probably not just bullying. But sometimes, like, you can't tell, right? Like, if I say I'm going to go to your house and have sex with your mom, I'm probably not going to have sex with your mom, like, right away, right? Like, probably not going to have sex with your mom, like, tonight. You kind of know from my tone that it's not, like, real, right? If I bully you, I say, hey, you got a small cock, right? I'm like, yo, Divide Power players have a small cock, right? I probably don't know what your cock looks like. I'm probably not going to, like, run up to you on the street. Here is what you should expect when becoming a member of Belton's mirror team. Hey, where do you apply? I got denied by Iron Mouse for the VTuber Academy. How do I apply to the mirror team? First, you will receive constant verbal abuse. Oh, shit. You will be told that you are worthless, that you could never make as much in-game currency, that he could get rid of you at any time. This is like some red pill shit, but like for PoE. Holy shit. Don't get red pilled, guys. All right, have normal interactions. Divine per hour dictatorship. Yeah, I used to watch some James Belton streams. He was a different man back then. You know, people evolve though. People change, right? Like I mean, I've changed. You look at my early YouTube videos versus how I am now and how I talk now. It's very different, right? You grow into the stream persona, let's just say, and sometimes that's for the better, sometimes for the worse. You know, who knows? Hopefully, it's for the better. He will tell you that he could get rid of you at any time. That every one of you is a retarded neckbeard. Doesn't he have a neckbeard? Anyways, a retarded neck. What the? That's not nice. Wait, that's not nice, bro. You are a retarded neckbeard who doesn't deserve a cent. It is difficult to find a clean hour on an early League Affliction or Necropolis VOD where a member of the mirror team doesn't get raked over the coals live on. So is Belton like flexing his like e-cock? Is he like keeping multiple mirror crafters under his thumb with his influence and power? Is he strong-arming people? Additionally, your time, currency, and hard work will never be respected. To Belton, anything that a mirror team member does is something that he could do himself, and you're just a minion, a slave, or a peon to do his tasks for him. Yeah, I mean, that's true, though, right? Like, I could go have sex with Megan Fox or Sydney Sweeney right now. The reason I don't want to is because it's not worth my time. Like, I'll let other lesser men have sex with these women. Yeah, I'm just not going to have sex with Megan Fox because, you know, I'll let the peons do it. I let my peons do it and I live through them, so it's like fine. So it's like me. Does that make sense? These are all terms he has used on stream to describe his viewers, usually while laughing. I mean, this is like a thing that girls do, right? As a joke, though. Like, a lot of VTubers are like, they call their viewers like simps or like the simp squad. What if that's just like his colloquial term for his community? Like, what if he's the war chief and they're the peons? Think about it, right? You would know? I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't have a name for our community. What are we? Are we the Autist Brigade? There's no name! The Cummy Bear Squad! The Cummy Bear Squad. Okay, that's there it is, dude. There it is. Yo, where are the Cummy Bears at? Hey, you only get to call yourself a Cummy Bear if you're subscribed. Why do you think I'm doing this drama stream? Because rent is due. When calculating equity, Belton does not account for time spent, inflation of the currency over the league, or specific tasks completed. He also allows... I forgot that proc was there. He also allows new members to join equity on a project, even if it's almost complete, regardless of amount of work other members have done. This heavily dilutes any existing member's share of equity and frequently makes the item oh my god, does he really? This is actually a big deal. If you guys don't know what this means, basically, if you buy in early, okay, this is just like business. If you buy in early, you deserve more because it's much harder to get the resources early. If you committed 1,000 divines in week 1 and someone right now commits 1,000 divines, their 1,000 divines is more like 2 divines or something, right? It's crazy, bro. You can't screw people over like that, okay? That's just poor management. Well, I mean, it's kind of a scam. No, it's like legit kind of a scam. Anyways, this is like a bigger deal because this shows like a lack of like business acumen, right? If it's true. Right now, it's just like conjecture. I don't know if this is true yet. In Affliction League, my personal contribution went from 10% to 3.2% in one day as the craft was completed by random Twitch chat members. So let in, your time is not respected. And to Belton, you are nobody. Holy. This trend came to a peak in Necropolis League. The mirror team for this league consisted of myself, 1 or 2 veteran members, and 3 or 4 new members. All right, so there's a lot of cowboys at Ram Ranch. Why does this man keep coming back after getting screwed from multiple leagues? Sometimes you don't think it's that bad, or you think like you're just you get gaslit. You're like, you know, you think it's not that bad. It's like, oh, I'm just too sensitive, right? I don't know. I mean, why would you keep coming back, dude? I mean, why does your mom keep coming back and texting me all the time to come over? When I have, you know, I've done some dirty. The goal of the league, we wanted to craft a deck stacking bow. Although this quickly changed to the Tri-Ellie bow due to a lucky synthesis implicit. The abuse was far worse this league than usual, with nearly every day being punctuated by a screaming rant, either on or off stream. We're going to need to see the receipts. We're going to need to see the receipts for these. It was so bad, in fact, that less than 2 weeks into the league, 3 of the 7 members of the team came to me to tell me they were leaving the team. So frustrated and demeaned that they didn't even want to confront Belton for their share of contributions. They were intimidated. They got strong-armed, bro. You don't want to, like, I mean, I get it, though, because, like, what are they going to do, right? Like, he's the powerful big streamer, and, like, who are you, right? No one's going to believe you. Like, the streamer can just be like, oh, no, that guy was, you know, that guy was just like a weirdo. Like, you can get strong-armed by a streamer or YouTuber pretty easily, bro. It's, like, such a common thing, not just in PoE. It's very easy to get, like, strong-armed, bro. So frustrating to me, they didn't want to confront him, and they did not even want their share of contribute. They didn't want to be paid back. That means it's probably bad, right? Because if you give someone like 100 or 200 divides on week 1 or 2, that's a big deal. Considering currency put in as loss, I personally had been able to contribute much less than usual, although I was still the second highest contributor. I want to know how much they contributed. Surely he has receipts of like a spreadsheet or something where he's tracking the equity, right? Due to my wife being diagnosed with a form of blood. Oh shit, what the? Holy shit, he's ulting. This, I mean, this is sad and I feel bad, but this doesn't have anything to do with like the PoE currency, right? It doesn't, like, not really. I was in and out of doctor's appointments nearly 6 hours a day, and anytime I checked in on a group, all I was welcomed with was screaming rants about the mirror team not giving Belton enough currency. There's no way. No shot, little bro. I need to see receipts of Belton telling people that they didn't give him enough currency. Ain't no way, little bro. That is unhinged. No way. After almost 3 weeks and many business specialists, the doctors concluded that my wife's medical issues were actually under production of white blood cells, also known as polycythemia vera, and were not, in fact, a true cancer. Oh, that's good. That's good. This condition is manageable with medication, and so I was able to return to the mirror team and assist with what I could. Hey. So basically saying that, like, because his wife wasn't like actually dying, he was now able to contribute more divines to Belton. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, you know that meme with the guy who summons his, like, 3 lieutenants? He's like, it's fine, we have more divines coming from chat. And then, like, the lieutenant is like, my fear, there are no more divines in the skill sesh. We didn't finish the bow. Sushi made a bow first. You know that meme where Belton, he goes like this. He goes, that's Wein Befehl! Right? And he's like, give me the divines! That was an order! Another Quinn reacts to him. Shut up, kid. Don't compare me to a guy that sucks dog dick. Don't ever compare me to a dog dick sucker who called me a whinger. This Quinn guy in week 2 of Settlers of Calgary, he called me a dog shit ass whinger. I didn't know what that word meant. He called me a complaining, whinging Andy, and he said that he had to, like, unfollow and control W my stream. He said that. And then, much to my surprise, I go into his stream, And all I hear is complaining about World of Warcraft. I was forced to watch a 30-minute video about him whinging about World of Warcraft for 30 goddamn minutes. And then recently I watched Quinn play, and he's just complaining about Warhammer. The whole time he's like playing it for 3 days in a row. I'm watching this guy, and he's just complaining about the game, but he's still playing it for 3 days. It's like, this guy he's projecting, bro. This projecting Andy Quinn 69, bro. Holy shit. All right, Jesus Christ. Just kidding. I like Quinn. Me and Quinn are cool. Me and Quinn are we tight, bro. We tight, bro. Wait, guys. Belton is a good guy. He sent $200. Wait, Belton's a really good guy. How does he have $200? That's crazy, dude. Man, these rich streamers, these rich ass streamers can just give away $200. Sent me and my wife $200 on PayPal so I could take her out to dinner, dude. What kind of dinner are you eating for $200? This was very kind. I thanked him and the team for all their support through a rough time in my life. However, within 5 hours of that, oh, here we go. There were more all capital rants, verbal derision. Wait, all caps. Is all caps bad? Wait, hold on. Is writing in all caps bad? My roommate gave me an Australian strain of the China virus. I thought that shit was fake. Is all caps bad? Guys, here's what happens. I often use caps lock as a hotkey in certain macros and in certain, especially in MMOs, right? Like you macro to like another button. So sometimes I'm just used to hitting caps lock for no reason, and my computer just on caps lock half the time. Like anyone who DMs me or anyone in my Discord knows, I type in all caps. It doesn't mean you're being toxic. It doesn't mean you're being aggro. Okay, like my caps lock, I have like a cute caps lock. Like my caps lock should be in Comic Sans because I'm a cute caps lock. All right. How are within 5 hours? Okay, verbal derision on stream. Dude, these are some big ass words. I don't know what this means. Let's go look it up. Derision, ridicule, or mockery. Holy shit. This guy's command of the English language is like, this guy's like POBing the English language, bro. And general morale loss among the team due to rampant and undiscussed Holy shit. Okay, please tell me there are receipts of this. Due to rampant and undiscussed loan taking by Belton, as well as bad luck on explicits for the bow, the team was deep in debt, and it looked likely that the bow would ever make a profit. Okay, this is a big deal, guys. You guys don't know what this means, chat. Maybe this is like sociopathic to think about, but like what he could do, guys. Let's say you're one investor and you have 1,000 divine buy-in and you're 50% equity, right? So anything that he mirrors, he gives you half. Now imagine off stream. What he does is he gets really, really lucky because it's not finished yet. He's like rolling the vultures or whatever. Let's see, he gets super duper lucky off stream. And he tells you, I took a loan, I took equity from 3 chatters, angel investors. I can't tell you their names, okay? And now your stake goes from 50 to 10%. And so now I can just pay you 80% less than you're owed. I can just lie about it and say your equity is now devalued. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that's what happens in these situations in PoE, because that's like some Machiavellian shit, right? But if what this person is saying is true, if you have early investors and you don't tell them about this stuff and you just say that you spent this much and you owe them this much, that is like, it's unethical at best, okay? And at worst, it makes you a complete dickhead. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that this is a situation that could occur if you do this, okay? As well as bad luck on explicits for the bow. The team was deep in debt, and it was looking unlikely that the bow would ever make a profit. The bow was eventually completed, and the process of paying back the debt slowly began. When I read shit like this, the only thing I can think of is like, well, I'll just play the game, bro. I mean, I'm biased, right? Like, why don't you just go kill some monsters and shit, dude? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, is this fun? Like, running this, like, EVE Online investment bank? Like, is this fun for anybody? Like, come on, bro. I want you to think about it from a content creator perspective, okay? Imagine I'm a crafter, and I don't do the craft. It just, somehow, I get unlucky, and there's just not enough divines. What do you do for content, chat? Like, it's undiversified, right? Like, sure, you can have like a personality, you can just like play the game. But like, if you play it like a job like this, and I feel like one thing could like completely cuck your entire stream, right? You don't get lucky, and now you're like 100% a trading stream for like 8 hours, or like you're just begging people for divines for 8 hours. Like, what is that? Oh shit, what's this? Wait. Oh wait, the guy's here. Hey, it might be a long stretch, but I was on the same mirror team as Zax. Okay, Zax is the guy that made this doc, right? And the current officer Oh shit, the current officer in Belton's guild. If you have any questions, I'll be as constructive as I can answering. I do have a question. What are your thoughts on this doc? Are you leaning, like, is it true? Like, how factual is the stuff that we are about to read and look at? That's all I want to know. How, like, he is in James's guild still, so I'm guessing he's like pro James. How accurate are the things that are being said in these 6 websites I have open? He says Zax has a lot of very good points. A lot of stuff is fairly true. Some stuff is exaggerated, and there's some stuff that is false. Oh shit. Okay. So like it's like mostly on the right track, I guess. Many members of the team, understandably demoralized by the almost 50 mirrors of debt willing to pay back, were having difficulty generating any currency to assist in the payback effort. Wait, what? You give investment to someone and you have to pay back as well? That's like some kind of like corrupted pyramid scheme or something. What is that? Okay, while mirror items do make a profit in PoE, it can be slow. And in order to complete the bow, Belton had demanded every member and empty their entire stash of currency to contribute. I'm the writer. Oh, there he is. Yeah, the writer of the. So, guys, we have 2 people in chat. One is the creator of this document. The second guy is a guild officer in Belton's guild that says that it's mostly like true. It's some exaggerated stuff, obviously, because you want people on your side. And then he says there are a couple things that are not factual, so they can reconcile that. Maybe I'm not getting anybody in voice until I read and conclude myself. Okay, so this is a big thing. Demanding everyone empty their currency to contribute to the thing. This left many people without the currency to employ methods of generation, including profit crafting, memories, or other efforts. Memories, like the Einhard memories and shit. Despite knowing this fact, every day that the debt wasn't paid, Belton grew more and more irate, to the point that on stream several times a day, he would rant about how the mirror team didn't even deserve to be paid back due to how useless they were. And he was considered just paying us back what we put in 1-to-1 without inflation considerations, of course. So he could take all the equity on the bow. Oh my God, bro. You would expect someone to be like this if there's like IRL debt, right? IRL debt is pretty scary, man. But like in-game debt, bro. Wait, Prumix says, I am also on the crafting team. What the hell? Everyone's in here. Guys, the entire Cowboy team at Ram Ranch is in the chat. What the frick? Around this time, the mirror team began privately sharing photos of our real life selves. Hey, how could this go wrong? As a way to express friendship and raise morale. Dude, this is like, is this even a video game? Dude, is PoE this sweaty behind the scenes? Like, I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. Like, we need a morale boost for playing video games. Like man, playing PoE. Oh, I'm having dark thoughts. I'm getting depressed. I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting dark thoughts playing PoE. Like, what the hell, dude? Is this game your job? Or did Belton strong arm and gaslight these people? Who is right? Who is wrong? This Belton. We teased each other about our outfits and faces, and were genuinely friendly with each other. This was in a private Discord channel inaccessible by the wider Discord, and most members of the team assumed this would remain private. So it was like for those 7 people. However, Belton decided it was his right to use those photos to do an impromptu roast session where he tore into people on live stream in front of his viewers without anyone's permission. Ooh. This included telling members that they looked like they were drug addicts, telling one member that his wife's breasts were huge in a obviously sexually degrading way. Oh my God, sir. You can't be talking about your wife's breasts like that. Who cares? A lot of people. All right. When you say who cares, you might not care, but I like this content. I care. So I'm going to talk about it, bitch. All right. And generally treating everyone like garbage. This was then uploaded to a YouTube video, which remains up until this day and has over 18,000. Now, did anyone tell him to take it down? Like, if someone asks you that they're uncomfortable with something, you should probably comply with that, right? Like, if you don't know, right, it's fine. But if they ask you, oh, they did? Oh, okay. Yeah, if someone asks you, then you're a dick. Because that's literally happened to me. But one time, bro, I said some crazy shit. I didn't say anything crazy, actually. I was just, like, saying something that I didn't know affected someone that was, like, a friend of mine. And then, like, they didn't, like, tell me or anything because I was, I was just like, cruising along on stream. And then they let me know after stream that they were uncomfortable with it. And I was like, oh shit. Like if I genuinely made someone feel bad, I would feel terrible, right? So it's like, it's very different. This guy says, I too am on Belton's cuck team. Everything said in the document is true. We also met up in Winnipeg to watch Belton F our wives. Is that true? Wait, why are there so many people admitting that? Hashtag me too. Make sure to add hashtag me too. With all that immaturity out of the way. Let's continue. So, wait. Someone said that he was part of a team. Hold on. I am Swifty. Wait, the World of Warcraft Swifty? One of the members of this craft team. I'm a neutral agent in general. Thing is, when I put 7 mirrors week 2... Wait, what the frick? You gave him 7 mirrors on week 2 of the league? What the... How? Okay, so he's saying he put 7 mirrors in on week 2 on the Belton project. Well, I need to stay around, and I gave him that bow base and 7 mirrors. I expected my money back, but I only got 2 mirrors back 2 months into the league. No. Do you have any proof of this? Do you have any proof of this, sir? I'm going to need to see some receipts if you have them, because you're... Okay, week 2, 7 mirrors and a bow base, and then 2 months into the league when it's dead, you get 2 mirrors back. That is insane. Swifty, you get the receipts and send them to me on DM. I'm going to need to see this, dude. That is crazy. It was soon after this time that Belton was hospitalized due to back pain. Back pain from carrying the craft, you peasants. You little peons. You didn't give him enough divine, so he had to go and finish it himself. He's like freaking LeBron, dude. Something that he had been complaining about since the first year of the league. That guy is back pain gamer. I mean, isn't he young? How do you get back pain, dude? It's back pain. Maybe he works in construction or something. I don't know. When Belton returned from the hospital, he became even more angry, screaming at members about how he had hospitalized.
Follow the way out, the way.
He was screaming at members about how he had hospitalized himself, working so hard to pay back loans. I mean, chat, streaming is the hardest job in the world. It's back-breaking labor. It is. You guys don't know how hard it is. All right. Now, while I will say this, while it is true that streaming is it can be mentally taxing and hard to keep up mental energy. It's like, maybe I would believe it if it was like wrist pain or RSI or, you know, like some carpal tunnel thing or whatever. Like, I would believe it if it was like some clicking thing, like my hands hurt or something. But how can your back hurt from playing PoE, right? And he told us that we were all worthless losers who didn't follow through on our commitments. Damn, dude. Yo, PoE is serious business, man. During the process of crafting this item, Belton had been enriching himself on the side. What does that mean? Was he like jerking off? Was he snoobing? Investing in one passive voices, 150 adorn jewels, and decking out his character with a full set of mirror gear. Why do you need a mirror set of gear if you don't kill monsters? Does James do mapping content? Does he kill monsters, or does he like just sit in his hideout all day? Menagerie is hard. Oh, you gotta kill the menagerie. Oh, you gotta kill the vulture. So the vulture's hard. So instead of paying people back, he was investing in a build to kill vultures. His town is all rank 1. So he decked himself out with a full set of mirror gear, sometimes even at the expense of paying back those same debtors he had been complaining so much about. He then messaged a member of the mirror team who had been crafting his own mirror tier gear on the side, after explicitly stating he did not expect any returns and would not be demanding equity or contributing further currency. Belton asked this member if he could mirror a ring they had created, and he would pay this person back the fee for the ring within a day if the individual would forego demanding a fee at the time of purchase. The member agreed. What the? How can you afford to mirror something but not afford the mirror fee? What? What the hell? 3 days later, the fee has not been repaid, and the member began inquiring in-game chat about the fees being repaid. Belton frequently would berate members of the team for messaging in-game, asking instead to message in Discord. However, responses in Discord would be few and far between, sometimes taking multiple days for a response if he ever responded. I mean, okay, guys, I just want to say that I also have this problem. I often go a long time without responding because I just forget, dude. Like, I do forget. Like, I'm just a forgetful guy. This delay would occur regardless of which avenue of contact, including private and public Discord messages. Due to this, the member reached out in-game chat, as it had proved to be the only consistent way to receive a response. How much was the fee? Was it a lot? Some bows have like more than a mirror fee, right? Like the mirror fee for a mirror bow is like 3 mirrors. You got to get the mirror and the 2 mirror fee. How much was it? It was 200 divines. So he couldn't pay back 200 divines? A couple messages later, Belton ignored the member of in-game voice and began once again ranting on stream about how he shouldn't even pay the mirror team back and that we didn't deserve any currency for our terrible performance. Isn't he the one doing the craft, though? Like, how can you say that people giving you free money is a terrible performance? He also privately messaged the mirror team member stating that given the disparity of effort and currency, he was going to distribute a lump sum to the members instead of the percentage equity of returns that were in the original agreement. This is unethical, I think. Like, I don't know much about business practices or relationship advice, but like, this is unethical, bro. This is incredible. It's my money and I want it now. Wait a minute. Is this a good strategy? Like, if there are guys, we have other docs here. We have multiple other docs and screenshots of receipts. If this is true, that is unlucky, bro.